the inventory that Twilight grabs is divvied up, as they kind of seem to be organizing the things they got, looking through them, identifying them. Galileo having the spells to identify them. Someone else walks in. Everyone kind of turns their heads and goes, "Hey, Artie, you gonna be joining us then?" Not yet. Not for this next one. Maybe after Russia. Her eyes kind of darting into the room, scanning over Domino Squad. Bet you're here to see a friend first. See Galileo raise an eyebrow. She goes, "Well, would be good to have someone with your shot. Better than having you. What is it you do now? Um, Tactical consultants. Yeah, better than that." She walks over to Domino, presuming everyone's still shifting their stuff around. You guys see this woman walk
She's
up to
so
Faith.
small. Ooh,
Oh,
cutie.
okay.
Oh
What?
shit! I should be in the 20 to see this.
You left too early.
Oh, I went to get ice cream.
A woman, roughly
Oh, that's a good idea.
roughly 5'7", glowing cyber eyes and clear neural plates around the back of her head and face, white hair streaking down. She's wearing armor, but it doesn't look like U.S. military armor. It looks more like an aestheticized cyber suit, like an exoskeleton.
Tiger is intrigued.
Approaches Faith. She kind of squints at her, taking her in for a second. You still remember me?
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Faith is not staring at her, but because she would have acknowledged her presence sooner. So Faith would definitely turn to face her, give her a cursory look, ponder for a second, be like, "Well, you choosing to come up to me is certainly strange." Do her use her otherworldly sense. See the thing. I mean, how well do I recognize what I'm looking at? Presuming that I wouldn't immediately recognize it.
The face is familiar. Could be someone you know, but everything else is so foreign. Everything else isn't even of the era you remember technology being in. Like, this is far too advanced. It doesn't add up. It's like putting someone else's head on someone else's body. It's just like, that doesn't seem right. You can't be the same person. Until she kind of blinks at you, puts the top of her hand on her hip, kind of leans to one side. Artemis, Agent Artemis.
Faith ponders for a second. Kind of squints. Starts making a little more, putting the pieces together. Agent Artemis. Artemis?
Took you long enough.
Is that really you? Why this? Faith's like just eyeing down every part of her armor, assuming that it is very, like, I'm probably used to looking at things that are like this technologically by this point, but not correct on the name and face I'm looking at.
Wow, you like it? She kind of extends her arms out and does a little twirl. I think it looks good.
Yeah, full body.
Very contemporary.
You have to suit the times. A hunter who stays using the old tech isn't a very good hunter of the new quandary.
Faith would hold up the visor she just got. Yeah, I'm still working on getting used to this stuff.
Amazing what we can do. We should talk, she says, looking around as the rest of the group obviously would be giving their stares, concerns, little
Yeah.
eyes.
Faye looks around. Talk here? I don't. We're
Like,
company.
just talk over here. She just kind of gestures to the other end of the room. Oh, that's
Very
serious.
well.
Don't make it weird.
Well, it's been a while. I think it's don't need to catch up in front of 15 other people.
They're nice. I think.
Well, I can confirm half of them are something resembling nice.
Better than what I'm doing. She says as she walks away from the current stacking of inventory and different items. Just kind of walks over towards a 3D printer, printing out new weapons to distribute amongst the ship's soldiers.
Faith would follow suit, placing the visor away for now. Not really wanting to have it when it's not needed. So, what have you been doing? Why are you here? This is a little too coincidental for my liking.
Well, your mom said to come here, so I did. She said to find you. Mercy? Was it? Is that what you're going by now?
That's what I was going by before. Agent Faith. She gives a small bow. At your service.
I still like Array. But either way, doesn't matter. I've been doing pretty good for myself. It's fun being around these people. Certainly learning a lot from, I suppose you'd call it a host? Is that the term we're using for it? I got a little bit briefed up on what we know.
So this isn't actually you. You didn't decide to become human.
Yes, and it's a vessel, but not an avatar.
Good to hear.
I'm looking for.
Wouldn't want something happening to you.
No, of course not. But still, I mean, you age. It's been a fun time. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for everyone who's done this. Do you know what happened to Athena?
Considering she ended up here, and I've heard stories and have a brief understanding, I can say yes, but not really. I'm sure you could tell me something I don't know.
I don't know what happened to her here, is the big problem. No one's told me. It's all, hush hush classified. Or everyone just dismisses it. Maybe if you could fill in the blanks for me, I could have a bigger picture of what's going on.
I think you do much better to ask my teammates, as they're quite familiar with Athena as far as I'm aware. They even ended up with one of her oh so famous spears.
Really? A god relic. Hope it's not one of the good ones. Well, I guess I will ask them. What have you been up to? Other than working here, I guess. Where have you been?
Well, face down in the tundra in Russia. Surprised nobody happened upon me. Surprised nobody ever stopped to think, what happened to her? But,
Listen,
I'm not sure I should.
I tried to find you. Okay, don't do that. You know I would have hunted you down to the end of the earth if there wasn't a billion vessel things blocking everything from being seen. In
Well,
Russia,
luckily for
you
us.
you could have fallen, I don't know, fallen asleep in like Norway or like, I don't know, South Sudan, somewhere where there isn't so many fucking animals.
Well, it's not my fault. Yahweh decided to do what he did. Whatever he did, I still don't even know what he did
Yeah,
19 years ago.
I stopped thinking about it. It's probably not good to let your mind be filled with dead ends.
I'm trying my best.
See, we're in what, just catatonic? Like, got buried under snow? Is that what
As,
happened?
as far as I'm concerned, it's been no different. I fell asleep, woke up, and now it's 19 years later. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Some aliens showed up, and then in the week of being woken up, they got taken out completely. What did they even do? We have these people called, what are they? Um, disciples, right?
Hmm.
And I mean, I was correctly identified by the first person I happened to bump into on this ship. One of the first people. Like, what is happening? I don't know. And
Uh,
all of
disciples, they're a fun one. I'll say my discipleship was definitely a little eye opening.
I'm sure you'd love to tell me about it. Maybe over some tea sometime.
She thinks about it. I can tell you a few things
Oh,
about it. It's honestly a little bit of irrelevant stuff here and there. Though it is interesting to see other planets. Anyway, I came looking for you because I needed to find out more about Athena and also, make sure you are the same person.
I'm me, all the same. You're you, not all the same. Looks up and down at her again. This is definitely an adjustment.
I'd like to call it an
Um,
improvement.
well, that's to be seen. At least for me. I'll take your word for it, though. I've never doubted your judgment before.
There's not many vessels that can handle us. I'm sure if you tried, you would find similar uh, demand for capable vessels. Ones who are a bit more attuned. She kind of, her eyes blink red and then blue and then red. They can do a lot better for us. At least that's what I found out.
Is anything on her person gold?
Uh, no, nothing stands out innately as gold, except for there seems to be like a small sash that's like tucked into her waistband, like underneath her suit. That kind of just
Hmm.
hangs out the backside of her. It's kind of like a bandana hanging off her back, out of the back of her waistband. Golden sash with what appears to be a strange Greek embroidery at the bottom, like hemmed along it.
Okay. Because I only asked because she said she was a disciple, which, you know, her image is all blue.
It is
Oh,
indeed.
excuse me. Oh, God. Thanks, body. Um, hmm. So what exactly do you do here? How are you on this ship? Who do you work with here at Bermuda?
I just joined Bermuda actually. When your mom told me to come find you. If,
And they just let you in?
well, I'm a disciple, and I've been working in Homeland Security. Really good at tracking people down, believe it or not.
Oh, you didn't need to tell me that.
So the job's been good. Work's been fun. Dealing with the say unique creatures sprouting about has been honestly probably the most thrilling part. Now I hear there's
I
demons
was
being set loose around the world too. It's almost sounding like we can get our group back together. You and me? You think?
Oh, that would be lovely. I'm on a bit of a mission, and unfortunately, that requires me to be tied down to this job for the foreseeable future. I made an agreement with the All-Father.
Ew. What does he want?
He wants me to bring that one. Kind of tries her best to gesture towards Bulldog on the other side of the room, if he's still in the room, to go see his dad. Uh, oh, and then we have Remnant, and well, you know, me and making deals with you and your kin, or our kin, I should say.
Hmm.
Same old, same old.
Sounds like same old, but you get to choose what you do now. Is there anything you're doing
Correct?
that's like,
And,
fun?
well, she would, ponder for a second. I am currently trying to find all the archangels and the cardinals, as I need to, be rid of a couple inhibitors on me.
Really? You're going to go?
You talked about them before.
You're gonna try to convince them? You think they'll let it?
Oh, I'm sure that with Yahweh no longer here and me being as reliable as I am, they have no reason to doubt me, and
Ooh,
I carry no ill
so
will towards them.
exciting! I'm so happy for you. Oh, I know one of them's in Bermuda. I don't know if you found them.
Oh, Halo? Yeah, no, I know. It was. I cannot understand how she got in and how people don't know, or if people do know, why it's not like a. It's weird. I do know. I have seen her. I've met her. Haven't you?
Not yet.
I guess you just started. Well, she's here on the ship somewhere.
Yeah, I know Galileo. We had a discipleship together. She's a fun one. I like her. Met Nova there too. That was, whew, that was, that was an adventure and a half.
Nova is a disciple.
Yeah, you can tell by all the gold and the. Oh, have you met Cosmo yet? She points over at the cat.
The cat. Yes, I've met the cat.
Super fascinating, isn't he? He's so cool.
He's something. I'm amazed. I'm more amazed that it could get Bulldog to revere something I never thought I'd even imagine coming out of him. Truly astonishing, the things people will do for cats, but we have plenty of history to look back on for that.
Cats have always been very comforting, and dogs always very loyal. It fits them.
That it does. That it does.
Good to hear.
So, you were told to come here by Amaterasu, and you're here. So, what brings you here?
Well,
Or what do I owe the pleasure?
you called me,
Faith
right?
smiled.
Your mom said you wanted to talk to me, so here I am.
Well, of course, but I wasn't expecting you to show up in here in person to my job, as it
Oh,
were.
is that weird? Should I not have done that?
I suppose it's a normal human thing, so I can't really blame you. But it is a little weird when it's not, you know, in the way I'm used to seeing you. It's just different.
Oh,
I'm still adjusting. I'm sure you understand.
you say you like the way I used to look?
Faith turns her head a bit. I will choose not to respond to that.
You'll grow to like the way I look now.
Yeah, it's all growing on me. And she'd reach into the bag, pull out the naginata. Like, weapons do this now? Like, I get pieces, but why this? it's practical for travel. It's useful. Sure, I get it, but I just don't see the need. Extra, extra. It's all extra. I'm adjusting, sure, and I'm working towards a goal, and I'm still trying to figure out, what to do with myself and who to trust. I haven't heard back from he who shall not be named, and who knows how long. Well, at the same time, I haven't heard back from you up until now, but
While Fate's going
I,
on,
I,
while she's naming these things, Artemis just hugs her. It's good to see.
I it's good to see you too, and thanks for coming. It does mean a lot.
I'm glad. I'm happy to see you're all right. I couldn't find you
So, what
after
do you?
looking for so long. It's good to see you're doing just fine.
So, what are you doing in Bermuda? What do they have you
Well,
tasked with?
I heard a little birdie in Homeland say that they're looking for a group of mercenaries that might be vessels, and to put out an APB to see if we could find anything about it. And, well, when I heard that, I followed a few leads, and being a disciple, I managed to get them to kind of just tell me that they're going to Russia to try and find these guys, and that Bermuda's the one on top of it. So, pulled some strings, did a few favors, and I got transferred.
I see.
Wasn't really that hard.
And
It's just,
what is?
a shift in environment.
And what do you do here? Or what have you done here?
I just got here. So I'm actually not too sure.
Today, as in minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I told Galileo and Nova I was coming, so they knew, but I wanted to see you, and if you were actually here, it'd be a surprise.
It like puts her hand to her face and just kind of smiles into it. Well, I don't even know what to say to you. It's truly astonishing to have you here of all places. It's nice to have someone that I know I can talk to.
Same.
Because right now I'm surrounded by idiots and half-lives. We're not gonna kiss. We're not gonna kiss.
The peanut
Why
gallery.
not? Why not? The vibes are there. Just do it.
I'll see if I can try and get in on. What squad is that? Domino, was it?
Domino.
Domino. I kind of like the
I'm
sound of
sure
that.
with your talents. Yeah, but with your talents, I don't really. Actually, no, it does make sense. Especially with the recent changes. I don't really get them because I wasn't here before most of this stuff happened. A lot of moving parts, and now the Vempri exist, and the Earth is at risk of coming to an end. It's great. It's truly great. I'm glad to know that I'm still just working towards Earth's betterment. Truly, I am just stuck doing the same things forever.
She like wraps her hand around Fate's waist, kind of gives her like a comforting shoulder to lean on. Aw, come on. It's not that bad. I mean, you have me, you know. Halo sounds fun. Oh, which one is she?
um, Fuck, I forgot what the four cardinals are. I remember which. Fuck, dude. Um, I cannot remember.
Justice.
That's what I thought, bruh. I was like, I feel like that's not one of them. All right, yeah, Justice. She's Justice.
Oh, come on, that's like the best
It
one. She
can-
basically takes care of everything on her own. You kind of just sit back and relax.
No, I have to do my job with these people, and I have to find this one's dad, and I have to bring this one to some garden in Russia, and
Oh, come on, how bad could that be? I mean, they all look nice. See, like, is that
they're fine.
is that Psycho? Like the rapper?
Oh,
Hey.
no.
What the fuck is he doing here?
It's funny.
Faith pushes Artemis off of her a little bit. Please don't tell me you like him. Please, please. He's so grimy. He's so just the way he talks, the way he
Oh,
acts. He's so shady. He's clearly evil. Like, surely you can tell there's something going on with him.
I hope she's a fan.
You said not to tell you, so we're gonna switch topics. Who's that? She points at Remnant.
Dead girl?
Ooh,
Sorry, that's me. She's undead.
ooh, like
I'm crying.
Sticks dead?
I'm not entirely sure of the details regarding her death, but
Interesting. You see her kind of like, her eyes do for a second shimmer gold, not inside the cyber eye. Just like a glow emanates off of it. Ooh.
Bella's in Japan.
Wait.
It hasn't been the same since villains in Japan.
You see a thought pop in her head. She goes, wait. The song was about you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was in the song. Or I think he said something about me in the song. I don't remember.
Oh my god, that's
I
so
try not to
cool.
think about it.
Sorry. Recomposing. Who's that? She points at the dog.
I mean,
What
if
is
we're
it?
just gonna go through them, let me just introduce you.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, they're not here, but you'd introduce everybody, and then we get to the people who are here. And this is Tiger.
Tiger. Hello. Why do they call you Tiger?
So I got claws, and he like extends his claws.
Ooh.
Who are you?
Artemis.
Why do they call you Artemis?
I like the name. Suits me.
Okay. There's not a blink of recognition in his eye as to what that name means.
Passes
Okay.
over Psycho, and this is Remnant.
Hi. How'd you die? Oh, sorry. Was that rude?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like in a bad way. I was just curious.
It's okay.
What did
She's
you
cool.
cyberware?
I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't make her mad.
Can the cyberware
What?
tell how I died?
Oh no, Tiger's asking Artemis who did the cyberware.
Oh, I thought you said use your cyberware.
No. He's just being nosy.
That is a good question. Where did you get all this?
Uh,
Considering you weren't here before.
well,
What?
my discipleship got me some pretty good credibility, where I met Galileo, who knew a guy in Germany, who made Neuroware. So I got it from him.
Clockwork?
Who's Clockwork?
Points at Clockwork. Down the way, if he's out in public.
See him, yeah, probably in the workshop somewhere. Oh my god, he's here! How is everyone here? Wait, this is so weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Homegirl's having the time of her life.
These are like,
bro, right? I'm not.
they're like celebrities and like, oh my god, these are like some of my old coworkers. Like, what the hell? Why are they all here? It's kind of weird.
So he did all of it?
No, just a Norware. The rest of the bit came from a few of my own ideas. Proposed to R&D. You been to the
you made
51?
these.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, introduction's
It's like
over.
a place
I'm
in
pulling her
Oakland.
back away.
Oh, okay.
Nope. No. We're good.
I'm not allowed to
You can
befriend your friend? Your girlfriend?
She's not my girlfriend.
Your high-pitched squeak tells me otherwise.
Did Tiger say that?
Okay, no, I would not. I would not
No.
pull her all the way away, but I would. I would kind of pull her a bit away, like a. Come on, I'm trying to, continue our conversation. Introductions are out of the way, but I'm not gonna pull her away from you guys mid conversation completely.
She's just going introvert mode
Mine.
real quick.
She really skipped me.
She really did. She
Pat,
did do
pat.
that.
Remnant will pat's like, oh, they're there.
Yeah.
What's the next thing, Psycho? I can be liked by Faith.
I mean, he hasn't tried yet,
Word.
has he?
I'm not cool enough to be introduced.
That's not what I said. It says she already knows you.
Yo, shut up.
What do
Wait,
I
are
gotta
you
do
fan?
to be introduced?
Looks at Faith.
Yes, she's
I've
a
been
fan.
said I
Not
can't
dwell on
say
it.
that.
She can say it.
Why
She
not?
just doesn't want to upset me.
No. She looks at Tiger, nods.
Cool. He's cool. Should say hi.
Looks at him, kind of like looks away. You see a light red on her face. Oh, I don't think I should do that.
Faith,
Hey,
defeated,
Psycho!
looks at Psycho. You have your chance. And this is Psycho. He's Osiris.
That's
Producer
actually
of Fellas in Japan.
why so Cyrus, actually.
Turns.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She follows Faith's direction. It kind of stands up a little straighter. Looks at Psycho. Hi.
Well, hello. How's it going? He kind of, how tall is she?
5'7".
5'7".
Alright, he kind of bends down to look at her.
Oh
my god.
My god.
Shakes her hand, or at least puts out his hand to shake.
You see her eyes like widen a little bit as he would lean over a little. She extends her hand out. You see the pink on her cheeks kind of stay for a little bit. Nice to meet you, Artemis.
Who are you? Ah. That's cool. Like, what, you're like her sister?
Oh no, not like that. No, you see the pink on her face gets brighter red. Oh no.
So you're...
We're old friends.
Mmm.
I'm convinced y'all are gay. I'm sorry.
What's Faith's face say?
Are you?
Yeah, what is Faith face?
Faith is holding back a smile.
They're so cute.
Artemis.
Yes.
Are you gay?
She opens her mouth, stunned by the question. Her eyes shift over towards Faith, but don't make eye contact with it. Just kind of look over and then look back to Psycho.
Faith looks at Psycho. Like, bro, I will hit you.
That's
Make
where
no
I'm
mistake.
from. We don't really make a distinction.
Where the hell is that?
Greece.
They don't got gay people in Greece?
They definitely have gay people in Greece.
Oh,
Don't let her lie to you.
I said we don't make the distinction. It's not really a gay or a straight. Everyone just, loves whoever they loves.
So you like men?
Wow, the time has really flown by, huh? It's been really good seeing you. All right. I mean, Faith, Mercy. What do we call you?
Faith is fine.
Faith.
That's what they call me. That's what everyone else calls me.
That's good, right? Yeah, it's been really good seeing all of you. Nice meeting you all. I hope to work with you guys soon.
I'd love to see what your cyberware does sometime.
Oh, sure, yeah, we could go hunting.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
He's gonna telepathically in her mind say, "It's okay if you're gay. Just say
Oh
that."
my god.
her Norware blinks red in the center of her eyes, and she kind of like looks around confused, then looks over at Psycho, realizing where that voice probably came from. I don't really have a choice. She says back in her head, kind of like squinting at him. Anyway, yeah, I should get going. Looks over at Galileo as Twilight and Nova finished gathering their things. Says, you coming? Yeah, we should catch up. Yeah. Anyway, see you guys. She leaves.
See, it's perfect that I had already left with Lobo when they left because I will leave with her because I want to keep talking to her.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cute.
She's so gay.
It's so good.
So
What
Faith
does that
follows her
mean?
out.
Yeah.
What?
Specifically to ask, like, where are you going right now? Considering you just got here.
I need to check in with like one of the commanders. Halo was the one I was looking for. Let's get another she's the cardinal. It should be an easy talk, and then, maybe I can get put on one of your teams. Who's the commander of Domino?
Well, we did have this completely admirable captain, Raijin. But now we have Templar, and, well, she's great, but not Raijin.
Templar. Who's Templar?
Okay. Remember Star Wars?
Yeah,
Like that. Like Star Wars.
like raises an eyebrow. She's like the Ritsars.
Oh, right, you probably know who those are. I didn't. Yeah, she's one of them, I believe, as far as I'm aware.
Ooh, that's
I'm
cool.
sorry, I don't know a lot about the people I work with. Just what they tell me.
No, that's okay. This is supposed to be some top secret organization, so makes sense.
Well, yeah. But I mean, everyone here is pretty friendly. I'm sure you'll come to know that R&D is great. Everyone in there's lovely. When you inevitably go to get your, well, physical tests done, you'll get to meet the lovely doctors who will be astonished by your very being. That was fun.
Wonder if I can get away with just saying about Bess.
You won't be able to, and Olympus already knows that I'm an alien, quote unquote. So,
Would be easy
Also,
to
we're being listened to, but at this point, it's not even worth considering because he also knows you're an alien.
You see a small little digital pixelated raven fly over the top of your HUD, and then it leaves.
Does she have a HUD yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oh yeah, and
She
you'll
were to
get one of these funny things.
Ooh,
What happened?
HoloLens. You said they're HUDs? That's cool.
Yeah, they call them HUDs. They're useful. Um, Not very intrusive. I think they definitely serve more good than anything else. I've yet to run into any issues. They definitely make communicating a lot easier, especially when you don't have people who are, telepaths or can just boom their voice straight to you or any number of things that we are more than familiar with. Uh,
Putting a note on an
but I mean,
arrow.
hey, well, we're long past that.
Yeah.
We've been long past that. Anyway,
I'll have to get
you
my
did need to go see Halo, correct? Huh?
Yeah, I'll probably stop by her next. See if she has anything good to say on the matter. I hope I don't really. I mean, Justice was never really mean. She's pretty cool. What is she like now?
Pretty tame, surprisingly lenient.
Really?
Um,
For Justice?
will probably give you more of a talking to since, you are who you are and as she did with me, being as I am who I am. It's weird. It's weird being surrounded with you people and humans. And there's a. Did I meet Direwolf by this point? I forgot. No, we met him right before the
briefing,
thing.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, and the kid was. Oh yeah, he's a clone and also a cyborg. But cyborgs aren't particularly special. But he is a clone. That's unique. Weird.
Clones. She kind of like mulls it over. That's a weird one. Wonder how that works.
Oh, right. We have a bunch of fiends on the ship. Um,
Hmm.
one of my lovely teammates. You know what? I don't even want to get into it.
Don't tell me they fucked one of them.
No.
They about to though.
Hmm?
Oh,
Who?
thank God.
Yeah, we don't. Mhm. Anyway, Justice told me not to do anything about it, so I just have to suck it up and, deal with it. So that's a struggle.
Hmm.
Um,
Wonder what the Cardinals are up to. Usually they'd be on top of that kind of stuff. Just, wipe it out,
yeah,
kill everyone involved, and then move on.
yeah. I mean, oh, you might get this entire spiel from Justice. I don't even know what to call him at this point. I mean, does it even matter? I don't think so. About following God's decree and the normal spiel they give us before too. Whenever one of them would show their face for whatever it is they were doing before.
Hmm.
So look forward to that.
Her gaze kind of drops a little bit. Clearly something on her mind triggered by that.
Hmm.
You
Actually, hmm?
yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what? I think I'll go see Agent Halo with you.
Kind of thinks it over.
Just
No, I got it. But you you really don't know anything about what happened to Athena.
so I don't have to give the play by play. Faith would go over what she does know for certain. Um,
About the Juliska raid?
yeah, like as much intel as she was able to get about the Juliska raid,
Mm-hmm.
and ever since, nothing. Oh, I suppose we did see one of her spears of somewhere. It definitely shouldn't have been in the hands of. Well, I'm sure you'll get intel on it, but one of the syndicate members. Uh, that was definitely strange. But again, you'll find out about this, especially given your specific set of skills. I can only imagine that they'll want you finding people who are of interest like that.
She nods. Tell you the truth, here for another reason. Obviously, I wanted to see you. That's why I came here. But I need to find Athena. I don't.
Yes.
I don't know what she's doing here with the humans, or I don't know why she left her constellation to be here with the humans. You know the avatars, right? You still remember all that?
Of course. I'm not sure how I'd forget.
So she had an avatar. Um, actually, two of them. It was a twin situation. And one of them got it. The other one didn't, as far as I recall the story. The one that got it should have been the one here. One in Bermuda. Um, but that should have just kind of been it, you know, in Avatar, you know, the whole Cardinal say non-intervention. She could have helped the Avatar as much as he wanted to, gave her as much aid as she needed, but that should have been all she did. Athena came down, and I think her avatar got possessed by her.
That would make sense, yes. And I completely understand your worry.
I don't know why.
I see.
It has to be the Vempri, I guess. Like, I mean, even we don't know what the hell's going on with them, so maybe Athena has a plan. Maybe she has some, you know, some big chess moves she's trying to make, but sounds like from what you're saying, it sounds like we're gonna be trying to kill her when we find her. Wonder if Halo knows anything else.
That's a good point, actually. I never stopped to consider the situation, just given all the changes as of late.
I'll see what I can find. You should, honestly, she puts her hands on both of Faith's shoulders. You should relax. You're free, you know, you don't have to be doing all this shit. For us, it's, you know, it's kind of par for the course to help family, to do the job. But you're not, you know, you're not like bound. Do you want to be in Bermuda?
For my sake, yes. Right now.
Okay. Yeah, just make the most out of that. I'll worry about the god stuff.
Well, I want to worry about you. She just looks down.
Oh.
So I'm going to help you find Athena. I think that's fair. You came all this way to see me. Whether or not Athena was here, I think you would have. So I'm going to help you.
Smiles. Gives Faith another hug. We're gonna be such an unstoppable duo. She hugs her tightly and then lets it go.
It'll be just like old times.
Just like old times. Right. I think I've
Well,
told you enough
with
from
a
your
few
friends.
changes.
Well, with a few improvements. She gestures at herself.
Right.
I'm sure you have a few
Fine.
improvements of
I'm
your
not
own.
going. Thanks for a second. To be seen. I'm not going back to R&D. We're supposed to be up early in the morning, so I'm gonna go meditate for a bit.
Okay. Oh. I don't know how long they're gonna, you know, give me the ball and chain and then, you know, put me through probably some training drills or some entrance exam. I don't know Bermuda too much. It's all top secret still, but I'm guessing they're not just gonna put me on a team, you know, just some random person they have no background experience on. I mean, they have a little bit on me, but like, you know, they wouldn't just do that, right?
Well, they had nothing on me, and I immediately got put on a team as soon as I was brought back as an asset. I watched as they killed the person that I was held hostage with by one of he who shall not be named kids. So, yeah, they might just put you on a team. In fact, they almost certainly will, because unlike me, you have proven usefulness to these people.
This is gonna be easy.
So, oh no, definitely. This job is super easy. It's look, I understand that I came off like, I have a lot on my mind, sure, but doing this job is just a breeze.
I'm happy for you. Okay,
You'll have fun.
sounds good. I guess, in which case, until that happens, you see her kind of grow a little sheepish, the redness kind of coming back, and she turns, putting her hands behind her back. You want to make a pact again?
Yo.
Faith, let's out a small sign. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for you to say that. She gets a smug look on her face. I didn't want to ask, though.
You. Fine. As usual?
As usual.
She
Mm.
extends her hand out, and you see the exosuit kind of coating it, slowly compartmentalizes back, little plates moving back, and you see that underneath the suit itself, at least this hand, is still skin, still flesh. She reaches into one of the little bag satchel pockets on her belts, takes out a small blade, and just cuts at the palm of her hand, extending her hand out to you.
Faith would just kind of tear open a small wound in her hand just to release however much blood she felt she needed for this. Meet her hand, as is.
Meet her
Nice.
hand. She puts the other hand over yours, closing her eyes. Few Greek words are spoken. A few celestial words are spoken.
God, they're renewing their marriage license.
These are the vows, Psycho. This is exactly
These
what's
are the
happening right
vows.
now.
Artemis goes,
She's just
So-
saying it in Greek.
so long as our quarry remains out, you shall have my blessing. So long as you hunt my quarry, you shall have my partnership.
Then I guess it's forever.
Her eyes open, and you feel these runes and tattoos etched on your back almost like shift and rotate. Forever sounds nice. And she slowly lets her grip go on your hand, though she kind of holds your fingers for a little bit. It should still be as useful as it was then, especially now, but you might have run into a couple things that, well, are harder to kill nowadays, especially in Russia. That place is, whew, rough.
I'm sure All Reliable will get me through just as well as it did before. You've never let me down.
She nods.
No, don't let me keep you. Go see Justice.
Okay. I'll find you later if I can. Get something to drink.
When you get your HUD, just let me know.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah, Faith would very much just kind of stand around and let her walk away first.
So she can watch her ass.
It's not why, but sure. You know what? Yeah, she'll give that ass a good peeper or two.
Right.
Why not?
Someone's been working out. Gotta take notes.
She extends to the side, still holding on to Faith's fingers, still giving her a pleasant smile. You see that she seems very happy. And then she lets her fingers go and continues on following after Lobo, who are very much ahead of her now. A little sway in her hip, a little strut, clearly a little skip in her step now,
Doing a little something.
A little saunter.
a little saunter. She's positively buzzing, as they say. And she turns the corner further into the Olympus ship, leaving you there.
And Faith would go to her room. That is definitely a heavy that huh just huh I don't even have words.
Welcome, Agent Artemis, to the Bermuda roster. She's gonna be a fun one.
So excited.
So excited.
She's cute. She's really, really cute.